out and purchase your tickets. I can't remember exactly. I think the tickets are like 60 something dollars if I'm not mistaken. Don't get me to lying. But it's Saturday, October the 22nd. And it's Living Behind the Mask Masquerade Gala Domestic Violence Fundraiser. It's going to be at Atlanta City Hall. The address is 5500 Trinity Ave Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30303. Am I saying that right? 30303. Okay, perfect. And Rhonda Thompson, my dear sister and friend, she is the CEO and founder of Rose of Sharon. You can purchase your tickets at www.livingbehindthemaskgala.com. Again, that address is www.livingbehindthemaskgala.com. So again, I just want to share just briefly with you the program from last year. If you can see it, Living Behind the Mask Domestic Violence Masquerade Ball. This is the program that we did on last year, that was given out to us on last year. And Kendra and I were the honorees. It was just a true blessing.
Yeah.
A true blessing. I don't know if you guys can see it quite well, but let me see here.
It's funny because I didn't think that I would be on a show with you.
I know, right? Look, like 1 year later, but we finally made it happen.
That's right.
This is the program, and the honorees on last year. Myself, Kristle, Shanell, Sharing Willingham, Kendra Turner, is it Andrea?
Andrea Kelly.
Andrea Kelly, which is R. Kelly's ex-wife. Janet Jackson, she's from, is it Boss Chicks of Atlanta? And who else we had? Carlette Martin and Jodine Basharash. I hope I didn't mess up her last name. Please forgive me if I did. But you guys, and let's just share the award.
Yes, I have mine in my mother's house. I just asked her, I was like, where's my award at?
I love it, honey. And it says Rose of Sharon, Bruised But Not Broken, presents Kristle Shanell 2015, Living Behind the Mask, Overcomer, October the 24th, 2015.
I had to remind myself of that. Like, literally. I had to, like, look at that and be like, I'm an overcomer.
Yeah, we're overcomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't take that for granted. You know, we thank God for all the experiences because, to be honest with you, we're in this place because of everything that we went through.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And if we didn't go through it, I wouldn't have met you.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so you guys, I just want to say thank you so much again for tuning in to the Kristle Shanell Show. We appreciate your time and your support. Normally I do an hour on Sundays, but I had to extend the time just a little bit because I had a feeling it was going to go over just a tad bit. But Kendra, is there anything that you want to share that we may have not covered? And then also, on the side of that, if you could also just encourage the person that may be going through domestic violence, or that may have already went through domestic violence and needs some encouragement.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank everyone that has shared the video, that has viewed the video, that has just given me words of encouragement. I've had people just commenting, just like, you rock, you good, you know what I mean? Just that's a very good feeling to know that people are interested and I have their attention.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that they're doing that. I really, really appreciate it so much. I want to thank my mother for just being supportive of, even like I said, she doesn't understand it, but just being supportive to say, I'm here. Right. And even if she doesn't always listen to the interviews and things, but she always say, God is working through me, and just to give me just the encouragement to keep going.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's fine. And when she gets ready to listen, then we'll deal with that when she gets ready to listen. My youngest daughter, Ariana, I want to thank her for being a survivor as well.
That's right.
Because she endured that whole 8 years with me.
Oh, wow.
So, she is a survivor as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank her for beating me up with her words, so to speak. Like, Mama, you can do this on your own.
Right.
You got this. You don't need him.
Mm-hmm.
I had to. It hurted, but it was the truth.
Right.
And I have to thank her for that. Dealing with, she seeing me crying and, just all of that, just to say, Mama, we gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
To my oldest daughter, Ashley, she was not in the home. She didn't understand some of the decisions that I made, Kristle, but I wanted her to know that I wasn't, how can I say this? Because my mind was cloudy and I couldn't see clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't always make the best decisions where the people might have thought, well, why don't she just pack up and leave? Why don't she just, do this? I thank her for her patience of just saying, well, Mama will get it together when she gets together, and when she gets ready to come back or whatever she's going to do,
right,
we here.
Right.
So that, like I said, I know a lot of times as children, they don't understand the things that we do or the decisions that we make. Mm-hmm. But again, if I'm not, my mind isn't clear, and if I'm not good for me, I can't be good for you. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's another, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother entity in itself. My cousin Lorraine, she's always been the one that, she always would give me a curse. She would send me daily devotions. I went back to some emails way back, like 2013, 14, that I ran across, where I'm like, I was going through all of this then, and here it is 2016, and I was reading some of, Kristle, sometimes you go back and look at some of the stuff that you wrote, and you be like, just crazy stuff, and I'm like, wow, like, I've come a long way. A long way. My cousin Christine, she stayed on me about making the video, just being on me about just different things, just staying on me, because I'll be the one procrastinating. I'll do it. And she always stayed on me. And then, they were concerned about my mental health as well.
Yeah.
You by yourself, you dealing with a lot, so I appreciate knowing that those people were truly concerned about what was going on. My sister, she never really addressed it, and I think that's something that she doesn't want to deal with. She's 10 years younger than me, but I think that's something she never really wanted to deal with. I'm always open to tell people my story, and I understand that it could be difficult for a family member to hear that.
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to. You can't imagine, because now you're like, so you've been pretending
all this time.
And like I said, you've been wearing this mask.
Yeah, like the one I have on.
Yeah. Right. So, I say, we wear a mask when we get up in the morning, because we go to work, we wear a mask. You get with your children, you wear a mask. You in the stores, you wear a mask. You come home with this man, you got a mask. And that mask does not come off until you're by yourself and you go to sleep. Right. And then, now it's like, and then you start it all over again the next morning. So you never really get a chance to just be you. You lose you throughout all of this.
Right.
And, I thank you for allowing me to have a platform to come in and speak.
Absolutely.
And anyone else that has allowed me to come in and speak as well.
And we're going to definitely have to do it again, because this was good. I got a lot of tension in my neck right now. I ain't going to tell you no lie. I'm going to have to use my heating pad in a few minutes. About 7 minutes.
When I did an interview,
I ain't going to tell you no lie. The whole left side ain't right. So, Lord, we got to say a prayer.
You know what? When I did an interview before with another person, it went... Again, it was supposed to be an hour, and it went like an hour and a half or so. It was like, it was so much.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, it was so much to cover, but it was necessary. And that's what she was saying, that it's necessary. So if we had to keep going, and we continue with another part, because people were interested. We looked at the numbers, and people were listening. But to that lady, that young woman, or even a young man, that's going through.
They go through it as well.
what I say to you is that I am a living testimony. It will never get better. It will. It will never get better. It will continue to escalate. The I'm sorry's, and then they call it the honeymoon period.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
And I hate to say this, but this is a Christian-based radio show, but it's like, okay, let me screw you one good time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll take your mind off of it. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was my experience.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
And that's absolutely correct. Yeah. That's absolutely correct.
Sex was the band-aid.
Yeah.
Let me just put it down real good. And
you'll forget it. Right. You'll forget all about it.
Craziness.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'll say all that, the buying the gifts, the dinner, the flight, all of that.
Yeah.
It's all a facade. It's not really who he is. I always say that he sent the representative when he came to me. He wasn't who he wore a mask too. He wasn't who he said he was. So I say if you're in a situation, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan because the minute you even announce it or you even have him thinking that you're about to leave, that could be a life or death situation right there at that moment because he's lost control. Yeah. Now he doesn't have you.
Absolutely.
And, talk to somebody. Tell somebody what's going on. Somebody that you feel, we don't need anyone judging. I need for you just to listen and understand. I don't need the whys and how come and none of that. I just need for you to listen. I don't care if you have to call me. Because I've been there, so I understand what you're going through. I get it. So, but if you're listening, somebody that's in that situation, you might have to come to them and say, what, I'm here for you. I understand. Is there anything I can do?
Right.
Open your home to them.
Right.
And let them be able to come in and say, hey, I'm here. Just be open to receive them because they need all the love and we need all that attention we can give. We need all the positive vibes, and like I said, I'm a living testimony and I'm going to continue to speak as long as God allows me to speak. And I will, be a voice for those who are not ready and to those who have lost their lives.
Yeah. And I just want to say, Kendra, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing with us your story and your testimony. And for those that are listening and those that are watching, just want to definitely say we don't have to wear a mask every day.
Yeah.
At some point, we can take it off. And look, I got lines and everything in my face for having that mask on. But just know that we don't have to wear a mask every day. It's a daily struggle, but we don't have to wear the mask every day. Take it off. At some point, we got to take it off. Make sure that you go online and purchase your tickets for the Masquerade Ball on October the 22nd. And go out and enjoy yourself. It's a wonderful, wonderful gala. Rhonda Thompson did a phenomenal job on last year. I just can't even begin to explain. I thought it was my wedding.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, honey, but I swear I thought I was getting married that night. I thought Cheryl was getting married. But you guys, thank you so much for your time. For my listening audience, I love and appreciate you. And also, just make sure that you share the broadcast. Seriously, share it on Facebook, share it on Periscope, text it, tweet it, whatever you need to do. Just make sure that it gets out because somebody right at this moment at 6:30 is dealing with a domestic violence situation. Right now, right at this moment. So, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and know that Kristle Shanell love you and appreciate you. And until next time, we'll see you back on the air and with myself in the next interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.